Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Resonant Rise, Expeditionary Force. Been having a ton of fun with this new weapon. And I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to do to go and fight the Wither, which is the first step on getting to fight the Gaia Spirits. Probably thinking about it too hard, to be honest. It's just not that big a deal. But it occurred to me that I have a ton of experience, and I can make books pretty easily now because of the transmutation table. So check out some of these books that I just made by combining them, and I got a Power 4 book. I've actually got a Sharpness 5 book, also that has Feather Falling, Power 3, Projectile Protection, Haste 3 on that one. There's a couple other really good ones in here. There's an Efficiency 1 and a Protection 5 one. And with all these books, it occurs to me that we could use a Mana Enchanter. And so I was thinking it'd be really fun to make some Elementium armor. Let me just show you the problem I have with Elementium armor. So let's grab some Mana Steel. Let's make, I don't know, some Elementium boots, right? Now, so this is the Elven equipment, and it has a series of really neat properties in general. Like, the tools are really good. You toss 2 of those in there, and you get back 1 Elementium. So let's toss in 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I think that's enough to get the boots. Yeah, there we go. So check this out. We go like this. We make some boots. You'll note the bright pink color. So there we go. Those are the Elementium boots. Let's just put them on for a second. You can enjoy the fact that, yes, they really are that color. It is a shockingly pink. Now, I have nothing against the color pink, but I've got to tell you that not everybody's style is a vibrant color pink. Please don't judge me too harshly for not wanting to run around in vibrant pink armor. It hurts my eyes. But there is this dyeing machine. So let's go ahead and grab, let's see, what kind of dye do we have on us? We have like cyan dye. That could be cool. Let's make a little bit of room in our inventory. We could also try maybe black dye, or how about red dye? Let's toss that there. So we can actually use this dyeing machine from random things, which is a bit of a pain to make just because of the Ore Dictionary and dyes and etc. But if we toss something in here, we can actually change the color. Now, not every color works super well with this. So you have to sort of like figure out what colors work well. And not every single thing can be dyed very easily. So let's go back and grab, I don't know, some black dye, and we can see that we could probably make like a black version of this armor. No, interestingly enough, we can't. So there is no way around this. We just have to accept the fact that is that just a cost? Nope, it's bright pink. Vazki has done everything they can to make us run around in bright pink armor. Huh. Well, maybe we'll hold off on that and go for some Thaumium armor instead. The effect of the armor is really cool, though. It makes a little pixie spawn. But what I would like to do, at the very least, is get toss in 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd really like to get myself one of them Elementium pickaxes. Now, my Mana Steel pickaxe is really good. But what I have here is actually... The Elementium pickaxe has some really nice properties as well. So, we need to think about an armor solution that solves it, that doesn't involve us wearing vibrant pink, and that is amenable to enchantment. But let's go ahead and get the Mana Enchantress set up, because it is really cool, and I can just show you how it works on these boots, and maybe we'll just give these boots out to someone, and they can have their hot pink super boots. Yeah, I think we have everything we need, actually, on hand. So, the plan here... is to... Get out of here, you. Right, the plan here is to set it up right over here on the other side where these mana pools are. It's a fairly big structure, so we're going to set it up a little bit there, so should be fine, like, right here. And what we actually have to do is swap in a little bit of obsidian on the ground. So let's go ahead, put this one down right here, right, and tune our wand to it. And let's just check the reference design really fast. Oh, the headaches. My vision. We've got to focus. Ugh. Okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. We need to start planting mystical flowers, and hopefully our vision will clear. Ever since I learned about it. We'll talk about that soon. But there's something. Okay, so we'll go here and here, and we just need to put down these flowers and then put pylons above them. So we want up 1, 2, 3, and over 1. 1, 2, 3, and over 1. 1, 2, 3, and over 1. Well, that looks pretty good. That looks about right. 1, 2, 3, and over 1. And now, awesomely enough, we start putting pylons above this sucker. Now, we should probably think about how to protect this from the evils of nearby enemies, because you've seen there's an awful lot of terrible baddies that come around here, and I think a creeper would like nothing more than to blow this stuff up and just totally ruin the whole thing. So now, if I've done it right, and I think I have, then it ought to be capable of enchanting something now. So let's see here. I think I was just missing all those other flowers. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that beautiful mana enchanter. Okay, so now all you have to do is make sure that it can connect to our mana network. And we actually have a pretty extensive mana network at this point, so we just toss that right there. And you can see it's already connected to all the other mana pools nearby and all the mana generation that we got going on here. So now we should be able to just enchant stuff. Let me go back, grab the boots in one of those books, and we'll sort of test it out. Alright, so as I understand it, we right-click with the item we want to enchant. We drop the book, and then we right-click. And as you can see, it starts pulling up a bunch of mana. It doesn't look like it's that much mana, though. I guess we got a fair amount here. And then you can see it goes... And now at this point, it should be, yeah, done. And we should be able to see that these have projectile protection 4 on them. So yeah, I would like it if the haste to get on there rather than the projectile protection, but I guess it picks randomly off of those two. So let me go see if I can make some better books, because that's kind of like, these boots are sort of terrible now. I mean, I guess if you're gonna get shot, you can like kick the boots out of the way and stuff, and that'd be pretty cool. But not exactly what I had in mind. Just sitting here trying to make the books I need in. Oh my god, it's so bright, I can't... Oh, this is terrible. At least it's dark outside. But look, it's like I can see. I can see at night, that's cool. Right? That's great. What could go wrong? It's not like, you know, there's a problem. Look at the moon, it's like the sun, it's so bright out here. Okay, well I guess this warp thing isn't half bad, actually. It's a little bit scintillating. Alright, folks. I think I have some of the basics of what we need to get started with this. So we're going to make an enchantable power armor suit. Now we have the steam armor suit, right? And the steam armor suit is good, but it's not enchantable. And honestly, its protection is not going to hold up against the wither. And that's fine, but we do need to think about maybe getting something that, at least in that particular case, can hold up against the wither. So I was looking, and I think that maybe these dark steel armor from Ender.io has the, fits the bill. It might have the characteristics we need. It's enchantable. We can go ahead and look, for example, we made one piece of this, the Ender, and we can actually get enchantments on this and do things with them that way. And that's pretty amazing, actually, that we can enchant them because they're power armor. So I think we're going to see if we can pursue that. Now, I've already got a pair of boots, but let's go ahead and make some dark... and basically just make the armor set that we need. Because actually a whole bunch of really interesting things we could make with it. But let me just go ahead and kick together the actual armor set. Now, each one of these pieces, if you shift right-click over or just shift mouse over it, has the opportunity to basically get a bunch of interesting upgrades. So, for example, I can make some goggles of revealing and give this revealing for Thaumcraft, which is fantastic. I just don't like ever losing that, and my base doesn't look quite right without it. And we can do a bunch of other things too, but each one sort of demands a vibrant crystal as an initial thing. So let me go ahead and cook those together, and those are they're actually really simple. First, what we do is we take these and we turn them into nuggets. That's vibrant alloy. which is energized alloy. Energetic alloy, I'm sorry, and an ender pearl being smelted together in the alloy smelter. And then we just use emeralds, which I have found a few in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have just enough. And now for each one of these, we have to actually have levels. So it's a good thing that I've been saving up experience berries, although I'd say I actually went through this entire obelisk, hundreds of levels doing books. I think I have the books I need now, so let's go ahead and just grab, for each one of these, we want to grab like the absolute minimum number of levels, because as we've noted, each level becomes stronger. So let's go ahead and empower each one of these. We go like this, then you can see we actually now have it has an RF supply and fall damage negated when powered and diamond level protection when powered. So that's pretty fantastic. We can even get jumps and improvements to jump and stuff like that, but we can also enchant these with haste. And I have a book of haste 3 that will work now. So that's good. Let me go ahead and finish powering this up a little bit. Now, I haven't charged it up yet, but it is worth noting that basically each one of these can get capacity upgrades for power. So now this has substantially more power. And we could do double layer capacitor to give it more. And I probably will just go ahead and finish it up because honestly it's not very expensive at this point. But one of the things I'm excited to try is this glider. So let's toss this on and see what that's like. So first of all, pretty imposing looking stuff. Not bad. Now I think if I hit the G key as the default binding, now I actually glide around as if I am actually walking around with my glider out, which is nice because now I can, I can cruise around in style. And if you hit shift, you fall normally. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's like fantastic. And as you can see, you really tear across the landscape with this. And I only have haste 2 on these in addition to my baubles. So let's see if we can actually improve it a little bit better. So I'm going to go through and basically for each one of these, I'm going to be sitting here and going like this, tossing on these enchants as we go, or basically these setups. So this one needs a basic capacitor as well. I really wish that there was like a way to do this without spending so much experience. And I actually people said, hey Dave, check out the Flaxbeards. So this is already set up. Check out the Flaxbeards mod. It has this cool steam powered anvil, and you don't need to spend all this extra time or experience gathering the way that you have so far. And sadly, that's not true. I looked at it, and it doesn't understand that this is something that you can do with this setup. So, yeah, there we go, one more. It's a little bit unfortunate that we're going to have to spend experience the whole way through, but I've been gathering so much experience. And by the way, cool desync there, buddy. That it's fine. So, let's see. The other thing that we can get is, I guess, we look at this, there's a piston upgrade. So let's check out what this does. Let's pull that off. And, yeah, it looks like another piston, another 15 levels. Let's just grab that right now. So this adds like a multi-jump. I don't know if it actually has to be powered, but if it's just a piston, well, that's really easy to make. And then 15 levels, well, that's also really easy to make. So, boom, boom. And this is one of those times when the exponential nature of levels works for us. Not like, well, I guess not really. I guess that's actually kind of nonsense, isn't it? Backwards. There we go. So, in theory now, we should have jump 2. And we can actually get, wow, we can do another 20 levels. We can get another piston. You know what? I'm like enthralled now. I have to see. I have to know, what is this amazing thing? All right, let's see if this works. Let's take this off, put this on. Well, it does let me jump a little bit higher. We're obviously going to have to power this. So let's run down here to our main capacitor bank, and let's toss in a little bit of RF. Compared to what we actually have, this is no problem at all. So let's toss all of this stuff in, actually, for now. What's great about this is that this barely even taxes our supply of power. So, all right, let's take these off for a minute. Let's toss this full set of fully operational, although not fully upgraded armor. And, okay. So let's turn off glider for a sec, and we can go boop, boop. Interesting. Huh. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Alright, so what happens if we glide with that? That's also pretty nice. Now, is there any way to get higher? We can go like... Yeah, you get substantially higher if you just hold on, huh? Also, I've noticed that if you turn around, then the glider pretty much gives out. So it doesn't want to let you turn the way that the open blocks glider can. You have to kind of gradually turn. You can make full 180s, but yeah, you have to be a little bit careful. All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish upgrading this, at least to the second tier. So you can see I'm going to need to get a note block, night vision potion, a photovoltaic cell, goggles of revealing, double layer capacitor. Really, I'm just going to have to sit down and make a bunch of stuff, which is fine. I just need to get it done. So yeah, let me go ahead and get all that done, and it'll take me a few minutes.
Welcome to a world where the air I breathe is mine. Nothing too overwhelming and nothing to grab my mind. Be anyone, do anything I'd ever want to try. Time is in